Hello, today we're doing LeetCode number 1 2sum. So what this is having us do is we have a parameter of nums, which is an array of numbers, and then we have a target, which is also a number. And it wants us to find two numbers inside of nums that when you add them together is going to give us this target. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so let's say that this is the numbers that we get, and it is wanting us to find the two numbers that add up to 3. So we have 1 and 2 at the end here. So one of the first things that we could do with this is we could try and brute force this. So we could say, all right, 1 plus 98. All right, that equals 99. Is that equal to 3? No, it's not. Okay, let's go to the next. 1 plus 7 is 8. That's not it. All right, 1 plus 54, that's 55. That's not equal to 3. Ah, there we are. 1 plus 2, that's 3. So then we can return 0 and 4 for our indexes. But let's say if we had 54 and 2 and we're looking for 56, we would end up making all of these extra comparisons that we don't have to do. So what we could do is we could create a map and we could keep track of the numbers that we've come across and then the index that they're on. So if we start off with 1, so again 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Alright, so what we can do is we can say, okay, is 2 inside of the map? No, it's not. Alright, so we will add the number we're currently on inside of here as a key, and then its value will be the index it's currently at. So then we could repeat that process. Alright, 3 minus 98 will be negative 95. So negative 95 would be put in here, and its index would be 1, and we would repeat that until we got up to 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1. We would look inside of the map. We would see, okay, we have a key of 1. So let's use that value, that index, and then the index of the number we're currently on. And that would give us the same number. All right, so let's take a look at the code. Okay, so the first thing that we would do is we would create a map in order to store our numbers inside of. Then we would loop over everything inside of our array, and we just have to make some simple comparisons inside of our array. So what I like to do is I like to create a variable called current, which represents the current number we're on, and then we have our pair. So we do exactly like I just showed you. We do target minus the current. So the first time would be 3 minus 1. That gives us a pair of 2. So if we look at the key of 2 and it gives us the value of undefined, we know we haven't created a key like that yet. So we add in our current number and we give it value, the index we're currently at. And then we just repeat that process until we hit our 2. So let's run this in the debugger so that you can see, so that we can visually see all of this. Alright, so we step inside of here. Our target is 3, nothing inside of our map, and now I is 0. Alright, so our current number is 1, and our pair for that number would be 2. There's nothing inside of our map, so we add in 1 and give it the index of 0. Alright, and then we just continue this process. So 98's pair would be negative 95. We don't have that. So we put 98 and give it an index of 1. Alright, so 3 minus 7 would be negative 4. Alright, so we put 7 inside of there with an index of 2. Alright, 54. And then finally, we hit 2 and we see that its pair is 1, which we have inside of here. So when we say, all right, map, look at the key of 1 All right, its value is 0, so we can return 0 and 4. All right, and that logs. And if I bring up the debug console, we have 0 and 4, just like we were expecting. All right, awesome. So if I go ahead and copy all of this, and then I throw this into LeetCode, and we submit this. All right, very good, very good. So that all works out. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this could help you visualize exactly what's happening with this. And if you have any suggestions on, other LeetCodes that you'd like me to go over or improvements, please leave a comment below. Other than that, I hope you have a great day and take care.